This is Psychic in Pajamas, Sara Perry, Psychic Medium, and good morning. It's a beautiful sunny day here in Spain, and it was a bit of a heavy night last night. Yeah, I've got to work soon, so I just thought I'd just pop in. I just popped into Facebook, as you do, popping into all the different social medias, and just thought I'd let you know what is coming in for the weekend. And we do have a big change of pattern, guys. You may feel that people have completely changed tact this weekend, that you've decided on something different, that you've made a big shift and you are moving forwards. Now, if you'd like to get some more insight on any readings, today is Super Saturday, folks, and there is a special offer on every Saturday. If you just go on down to the website, it's $33 for a reading today. It lasts the whole month, so you can purchase it on any Saturday. You can have a written reading, audio reading, or a Skype one-to-one or telephone, even messenger chat, which is really cool. So if you fancy that, go on go on down to the website www.saraperrypsychic.co.uk. But coming into this weekend, I've definitely felt a shift already. Venus has gone direct, as I have spoken about, and I'm just feeling the love more. It just feels like people are back on board. And if you think about it, Venus is coming to now and the sun is getting closer to it, and you're starting to see the light. Imagine the sun is like the light shining on Venus. And it's like, I don't know, it's like people looking, going, oh, I'm a person. Oh, I'm back in the house, which is really exciting. And you may wake up today or woken up today or tomorrow and just feel like something's changed. And, last week wasn't the easiest week. For many, many people, including myself, it was like someone had pulled the bottom out of the bucket and let all the water drain out, and we were all flooding all over the streets, all over the place. Yeah, there you go, Angelo. See, everyone I talked to felt the same. Psychics, whatever, it doesn't matter who you were. That moment, there was the 6 retrogrades last week. Monday, oh my goodness. I was doing some work, some painting work, and the amount of times I went over and over the same bit, and the flow just wasn't there. And I would start off high in the morning, and by the evening, I was literally on the floor, on my knees, just feeling like the world was falling apart, wishing for lockdown again. It was like, oh my god. And I think I've just been picking up on everybody else's energies as well, which hasn't helped. But going to bed so paranoid, like with stuff on my mind, like, oh my god, did I say that? Was that a problem? Have I upset somebody? um and getting my right knickers in a right twist every day. But yesterday, I think it was yesterday, no, the day before yesterday, I felt a calmness come in, and I had a wonderful, wonderful day, just painting and swimming. And this is the one thing I would say: if you have access to water during this time, get in the water, guys, because it's going to help cleanse you. Drink lots of water, swim in the water. Even if you don't swim, stand in the water. Just make sure that you're constantly. It's like think of it as washing off all the old energy. Another thing, cut your hair, or we collect a lot of stuff in this, right? We look at the state of this, really needs a cut, doesn't it? Um, but we do, and every time you wash your hair, you're collecting energy in your hair, one place. People probably don't think about, but yeah. And at the moment now, we're coming out of this lockdown, and all these people are like coming across abroad now. They're all getting on the planes. Oh my god! And it's like there's just people, so we're picking up even more and more energy. I don't think anyone has realised how quiet the streets have been, how quiet, how empty everywhere has been, and now suddenly we're all congregating again, and it's almost a feeling of suffocation for some people. Um, it's just, I just felt I was just going all the time, and being psychic, I'm and very, very empathic. I'm just picking up on everything. So you may feel something really, really change this week, and I'm seeing a piece of that puzzle, something important falling into place that has been missing for a long time. It could be just some insight, it could be something somebody says, somebody could point out something to you, you could find a penny on the street, or something, and think, oh my god, that's what I've been missing. Oh, I found that extra thing that I now know what the problem was. What Every time I look in the mirror, I now know what I needed to do, or I now know what I need to study, or something like that. It feels like the penny's dropping literally this weekend, and it's a good. I feel where there has been stress, things are starting to be readdressed now. People are starting to communicate better, although in the Mercury energy, because Venus is coming back, it's making such a difference because it just felt so cold. Everything, Venus has been retrograde for 6 weeks. So once all these retrogrades hit as well, everything felt like it was this aloneness, a sense of, I don't know what to do. I haven't got anyone around me. No one wants to know. What about me? What about me? I remember saying out loud, who saves me? When all else fails, who saves me? What happens when everything is gone? When everyone else falls apart, or I fall apart, what happens then? And it was a really, really scary thought. So, when now we're getting that love back, it might only be a little bit, but it's that sense of finally someone's answering the phone, finally someone's on the same wavelength, and you've got no Venus and you've got no Mercury, then everything is just whatever. Arguments or miscommunication just gets bigger because you just feel unloved. It's like, well, no one's calling me, so they don't like me anymore, that kind of thing. And I do see this slow pace starting to happen this week, but there's a sense of less effort. You're not trying so hard, you're just sort of going in, it's like it's just easier, it just feels easier. There's much more positivity around, there's a sense of motivation coming back. There is one battle that I'm seeing, and this is to do with financial stuff. There may be a contract you're trying to sort out. You may have taken it home for the weekend and be thinking, do I do this? Do I not do this? It may be deciding on dates for stuff, not just a contract, but thinking, right, I've got an opportunity to do this now. When do I do it? When's the best time for me financially? But I do feel that there's an agreement. It could be that somebody is arguing with you about it. You want to do something and the other person doesn't. But I'm seeing inspiration coming in and a sense of opportunity, and people like saying, okay, right, let's try this then, and it working. So there is there's more balance here. And I just think if you stop trying so hard and stop pushing and forcing, let somebody else take the reins, let them show you. If you want someone to show you love and prove they love you, then step back. Because if someone loves you, they will. Okay, if they want you in their life, they will do whatever it is. When you really want something, I deal with a lot of people all the time, and there's often a case of saying, I really want this, I want to do that, and it's the same thing again and again and again. I really want to move. So I go, okay, right, well, let's do this then. Let's take it back to basics. You pull it all apart, you get right down to brass tacks, and they still don't do anything. They're not taking any action at all because they're not really sure about it. They don't want it that badly. It's just like, well, I could do this, I could do that. It's like trying to just find anything just to hold on to, and that isn't a reason for doing something. So my point is, if somebody really wants something, if we really want something, we're really passionate about it, whether it's love, it's a job, it's just getting up in the morning, it doesn't matter, we will do it. We won't need that alarm clock because our body is going, yes, I can't wait to do it. And when you get that feeling that you want something more than anything, and you're literally driven, there isn't a question if something is right. When you find the one, when you find that love, that person you want to be with, the moment, it just isn't a question. You don't doubt on the way up the aisle. I don't understand that. Oh, you always have doubts beforehand. Do you? If it's right, why would you start doubting? Or did you make that decision because you wanted it for different reasons, because you wanted to feel love, not because you feel comfortable? When a relationship is comfortable, you can do anything. you can get away with anything virtually, and fight. You got to look at it. You've got a child, right? You will forgive your child because you love them so much. You will do whatever it takes to keep them safe, to show them love, even if that means being a little bit, hard times. But at the end of the day, the love's still there. Whether you like someone or not, that's a different thing. You don't have to like someone's behaviour. You don't have to like or understand what they do. But the love is still there. And if you're angry about something, or you are annoyed, you're still thinking about something, you haven't let it go, you still love them, you're still passionate about them, it's still there, okay? And when people talk about this strong love, this connection between two people, and it's a soul connection, and it's so amazing, and I can't let them go. Well, if it's that strong, if you walk away, isn't it going to follow you? Isn't it? Okay. The reason you're not letting go is because you don't believe it, really. All right. So this is what I'm saying. If something is strong enough, if someone is passionate enough about something, they will get off their ass and they will do what it takes to keep it. There could be returns this weekend, guys. Somebody could come back into the fold, into the mix, show their true colours. Neptune's retrograde. There's a lot of truth coming out. Somebody can say something out of the blue and you go, oh, a few things I saw this week, and I was quite horrified what was said, but I thought, okay, that was the confirmation I needed. I'm just going to walk away now, keep that poker face, and just keep going. But now I know what your true intentions are, because you just showed me in that one sentence. So this could be a real weekend. I just want to have a look at this cube. Okay, second chances. That's a typical Mercury retrograde thing, second chances. So think about this weekend. Shifts are starting to happen. We've got July the 1st coming in next week. We've got another eclipse coming in as well, which is going to bring changes. And then we're on that road home. In a couple of weeks' time, we're going to be back on track. Okay. So just keep riding the waves, trusting, believe in yourself. Start learning, recommunicating with different people, opening up that communication, giving them love, just looking at things from a new perspective, looking at what you're passionate about, what you really want. You're reading an online book. Good girl, good girl. And trust, love what you do, love everything you do, love yourself, love the world, love everything, and everything will be fine. So super today. If you want that private reading with me, if you would like any private reading at any point, or a 12-month subscription, do go down to the website www.saraperrypsychic.com. It is in the description box below. Do check out my artwork as well. I have got a gallery up there now, and I am putting paintings up for sale. It's just taking a little bit of time. I do commissions all over the world. So if there's anything you're interested in, a little bit of fantasy, and also the retreats are going up as well. If you're interested in taking part in a treat, it will be a treat. And the plan is to come over to the US and do them. So fingers crossed, guys, that we aren't going to get the second wave and everything will go well. But if it is something you're interested in, then please do contact me via email or leave a comment, and I will put you on the list to send you all the details. These are retreats on wealth, well-being. We've got boot camps to revamp your life. So 6 days, you could change everything, learn all the tricks of the trade, and change your life for the better. Think what you could do in a whole week and come out on top. I've also got some wonderful art week as well. If you're very creative and therapeutic art, you don't have to be an artist, you don't have to be top of your game for any of these retreats, okay? But it would be a lot of fun. And you get your one-to-ones with me, so it would be really cool. So take good care of yourselves, have a wonderful weekend, and I'll speak to you really soon next week. Bye for now. See you later, Ange. Bye.